And why we're playing a little bit of Mozart is because that beautiful clarinet there is going to be heard at the Winter Classics concert, the Mozart Clarinet Concerto with Mark Walton, who is on the line. G'day, Mark Walton.
How are you going?
I'm very well. Do you mind if we have Mozart just there in the background?
I couldn't think of anyone else who'd be better to be in the background.
Chris Behrman, why have you selected this young man to have this very important role?
Well, because Mark's one of the foremost clarinetists in Australia, and also we're very lucky he's been closely connected with the Central Coast Conservatorium for the last couple of years, drawing up our programme. So it's an ideal chance to ask him to come and demonstrate his expertise and artistry to the Central Coast audience.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's lovely, isn't it? Listen to that. Well, that's the violins, but do you get much scope in this piece, Mark? Obviously, it's for clarinet, so you think you would.
Oh, look, it's just the most incredible bit of music, the most incredible bit of writing for the clarinet. And I think just about every year it's the People's Choice and the ABC Classic FM's favourite piece. It's just a very, very popular piece with classical music listeners.
Now, I believe that initially there was a super modified clarinet that was used. They had to add a bit on, like the Hoons do with their mufflers on the car.
That's right, the twin carb model, with the turbo. Yes. Well, look, it was originally written for an instrument that is now virtually sort of extinct, and it was the Bassett clarinet, which went down lower.
Oh, is that one with big droopy ears?
And so the thing is, it was a lot of composers were sort of encouraged to write pieces for particular instruments by the players of the time. And there was this amazing clarinet player around then called Mr. Stadler, and he had one of these Bassett clarinets, so he obviously put the hard word on Mozart, and Wolfgang wrote him this piece. Unfortunately, he gave the manuscript to the clarinet player, and you should never give anything to a clarinet player because Stadler, I think, lost it. So the original manuscript is lost, as is his original clarinet. He probably left that at the same pub that you were talking about with the Gavantos Orchestra.
At the White Swan Tavern.
Yeah, the Swan Tavern.
No, the Three Swans Tavern, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Three Swans, where the Gavantos Orchestra played. Now, I was speaking to Andy Firth on this very program, and I think Yanni was too. Who's a wonderful clarinetist, jazz clarinetist, and he was saying he thought that you were born to play the clarinet. You could probably learn to play the sax, but you're born to play the clarinet. What do you think he meant by that?
Look, I think the clarinet, the saxophone is one of those, if any of your listeners are sort of driving home from work or whatever and thinking they might want to learn to play an instrument, well, the saxophone is very easy. Not much of a challenge. The clarinet is much more of a challenge and requires a bit of dedication and so on. The saxophone, they say cruel things like you hang it out the window and if the wind blows, you get a sound out of it, And with the clarinet, with the clarinet, it requires a little bit more.
Now, all saxophonists direct the hate mail to Mark Walton.
Look, I also play the saxophone myself, so I'm a person who can speak with unbiased. Yeah.
All right. Now, Mozart's Clarinet Concerto is being played by Mark Walton this weekend, this Sunday afternoon.
This Sunday, Laycock Street Theatre at 2:30.
All right. How are tickets going?
Pretty well, but it's going to be a sellout. So if you want a ticket, get on the blower right now.
And Mark will be on the blower there.
Yeah.
Good one, Scotty.
Yeah. Thanks for being part of Smart Arts, Mark.
My pleasure.
All the best. And
blow him away, mate.
Oh, Chris Behrman, he cannot help it. You started conducting there, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fabulous piece.
I was co-conducting.
Oh, you were co-conducting. I'm using my pen. You've got the... we shouldn't talk over Mozart. It's sacrilege, but we've got lots on Smart Arts, so we had to. But it's beautiful. Listen to that.
Yeah. No, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful piece, and as Mark said, it was voted the 6th most popular concerto in Australia. When they had the ABC survey in 2007.
There's nothing grating about clarinet, is there?
No.
Some instruments can get on your nerve a bit, but clarinet, I think, even in cartoons and things that use parody music to portray different moods, always uses clarinet to portray serenity.
Yeah, absolutely.
And relaxed.
Is there much truth to the saying that when you're studying, really technical stuff, that you should listen to Mozart and Beethoven and all that because it sort of ups your IQ? Is that true or what?
Well, that's the theory, and I have to agree with it because that's basically what I'm asking people to do. I'm asking people to listen all the time. We're asking people to listen to Mozart and Beethoven and the great composers.
How long have we been doing our history of music?
A long time.
And how much has my IQ gone up since?
Well, absolutely,
Scotty.
Scott,
I know who Mendelssohn is now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris Behrman.
Is that Mendelssohn as anything?
Yes, that's right. Very good. That's Winter Classics, Mozart's Clarinet Concerto at the Laycock Street Theatre, 4323. 432333. If you'd like to book a ticket, it's a beautiful concert. Adults $30, concession $20, students and children just $10. And it's the Central Coast Symphony Orchestra and soloist Mark Walton playing Mozart's Clarinet Concerto under the baton of Chris Maestro Behrman.
Thank you.
Go and increase your IQ.
Thanks very much.
Okay, go and iron your lapels on your tuxedo. See you, Chris.
See ya.
It's Smart Arts with Yanni Johns, and there you go. We've got everything from the classics now.